demographic of people that it's over. I don't know how clearer I can say it to us than to say it's over. Our control, our power, our privilege, it's over. It's over. And it doesn't matter if you have a Democrat or a Republican in the House, whomever is in control will only push us closer and closer to our inevitable end, which is civil war. And I smile and smirk because I'm ready for that. It is the only way that we're going to get to what we need in order to live in this country. And to be honest, white people, we might not be welcome here when it's all said and done. Are you ready for that? That's if you even accept that we're going into civil war and you can survive that part. Y'all are too busy hanging on to the privilege of our grandparents, thinking that if you just continue just to hold on for dear life, everything will go back to the leave it the beaver racist ways when we all had privilege and we were in control and on top of society. No, the pandemic took care of that. My message to white people is get ready. Get prepared. Figure out what side you're on and be 10 toes down. Because regardless of what you're holding on to from the past, the future is war, and it's coming.
Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai. First and foremost, call Allah, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Recha, Kadash. Double honors unto the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone. Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Barakatham, to all you sincere believers out there, you brothers and sisters that are diligently laboring in this truth, in the faith of Yahweh Shai, whom the world ignorantly call Jesus Christ. So back with another lesson is the brother Azariah, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. And as you just saw in this short opening clip, this Edomite woman proclaiming the inevitable, proclaiming that the rulership of so-called white people, whose biblical nationality is that of Esau, Edom, is coming to an end. The power is waning. Their society is falling apart, morally, militarily, economically. There's more division now amongst the Edomites than there ever has been. And like she said, also, what's coming is war, civil war. Now see, what's coming in the earth is a shift, all right? There's a great shift coming to the planet Earth, and it's going to be a shift, a change of rulership, all right? A changing of the guard. This is Esau's outro, and this is the intro of Israel, the 12 tribes. And as we've been saying, starting with our elders and apostles, this is the will of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. See, you heathen nations, the Edomites, the Elamites, Ishmael, Moab, all these heathen nations, see, this is their time right now. This is the time of the Gentiles. This was their time to get over on the Israelites, to destroy us, to bug us out, to take us away from our power, our heritage. This was their time to have their portion. But see, we're at the end of that now. This is why brothers do these lessons, world events, what's going on geopolitically, natural disasters, judgments. All these things are assigned to let you know that the end of this current eon or age of the planet Earth is coming to an end. The time of the Gentiles, all right, which will be followed by the rulership of Jacob, all right. So in this video, she's basically telling other Edomites to get ready for the inevitable that's coming. All right. Get ready to catch complete hell. She said, hey, you're going to have to pick a side. you're still trying to hold on to the privilege that your grandparents had, this, that, the third, right? Now, we all know how this country was gotten. We all know that America, Babylon the Great, was founded upon rape, robbery, and murder. And see, the Most High has a spirit in the earth right now to make that even more profound, because people seem to have forgotten. You see, people seem to have forgotten what was done. Well, they haven't forgotten, but they don't want to talk about it. But everywhere you look, every platform, whether it be TikTok, IG, Twitter, there's always people, even more Edomites now, bringing up the atrocities of the so-called white man. And why is that? Because the Most High is putting the remembrance of the wickedness, of the atrocities, of the ill dealings of Esau against his chosen people. Because when the Most High brings this judgment upon the earth, everyone is going to know why this is happening. The Most High bringing judgment right now, but these people ain't seen nothing yet. See, the Most High is going to completely destroy Esau, Edom. All right. And in this video, she's smiling, but deep down, she's not happy about what's about to take place, because that also means the end for her. She's all like, oh yeah, well, I'm ready for it. No, well, you really ain't ready, because you don't understand what's about to happen to you and your kind. You don't understand. See? Let's go to Isaiah 3. This is Isaiah 3:11. It says, woe unto the wicked. Now, the wicked, when referenced in the scriptures, depending on the context, it can refer to a man, which that man is known as Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, or wicked people. But in this context here, it says, woe unto the wicked, it shall be ill with him. Notice it didn't say they. It said with him. So this is speaking of a man. All right, this is speaking of a man and his descendants. All right, the wicked, it shall be ill with him, for the reward of his hands shall be given him. Who was just talking about? It's talking about Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, woman, and child. All right, the reward of his hands of the Edomites shall be given. All right, so hey, what do the scriptures say? Whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. For the Most High is not mocked. You see? So guess what? If you sow evil seeds throughout the earth, then guess what? You're going to reap the same. It's very simple. And I believe it was Thomas Jefferson who made the statement, I tremble for the future of my country, or I tremble for my country when I consider that there is a just God and that his justice will not sleep forever. And you see, so even Thomas Jefferson, even he knew that one day the recompense of the wickedness of the Edomites would come back to get him. That justice would be served, man. All right. And, you know, a lot of these Edomites, they speak wickedly concerning oppression. Whenever Jake brings up slavery, or Jake brings up oppression, period, in general, that's still happening to this day. They have this, it's happening, but so what attitude? Yeah, that happened, but hey, everybody went through that. So who cares? Just shut the hell up, dribble the ball, sing, dance, entertain us. See? Jake not supposed to complain about nothing. Jake not supposed to have any kind of grief about the oppression that he experienced. That's how these Edomites feel, but they feel that way because we're enemies. You see, and your enemy, it doesn't matter if your enemy sees you catching hell, even if it's afflicted by another party. Your enemy is always going to see you as the problem because he hates you. He wants to see you destroyed. So that's the same exact mentality, spirit that these Edomites have on them. It's just like, oh, what happened to Jake don't matter. Hey, but you know what? It's all good because, hey, the Most High hasn't forgotten. You see? The true power, the true and living power of the heavens and the earth, he is not forgotten. The Most High remembers everything. You see? So really, You Edomites, you really played yourself, because now your own recompense, your own reward is coming back to meet you now. See? And really, they can't handle it because they don't know what's going on. They don't understand. All these Edomites with these big old mansions and all this land, and hey, guess what? All of that land belonged to Jake, and you stole it. You had an evil eye towards the Israelites. You were covetous. All right. And you destroyed the Israelites indiscriminately, even when we wasn't at war with you. How many treaties did the so-called white man make with the natives? Over 300. And guess what? He kept not one. He broke every single last one of them. Just to show you how treacherous that this man is. You see? As for my people, children are their oppressors, and women rule over them. And ain't that true? Children are their oppressors, and women rule over them. O my people, they which lead thee cause thee to err, and destroy the way of thy paths. The oppressor, which is who? Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. All right. Isaiah 3:13, the Lord standeth up to plead and standeth to judge the people. The Lord will enter into judgment with the ancients of his people and the princes thereof, for ye have eaten up the vineyard, the spoil of the poor is in your houses. And yeah, these Edomites, they have gone in, all right, during the time of 70 AD, when they ransacked Jerusalem, and they took all you know what I'm saying, they took over the land. They took the riches from our people. They completely spoiled us, right? They've eaten up the vineyard, so they've taken all of the good things that we had as a people. They took our heritage away. They sold us into slavery. They treated us inhumanely as slaves, right? What mean ye that ye beat my people to pieces and grind the faces of the poor, saith the Lord. So, hey, the Most High has not forgotten. See, the Most High is going to bring that judgment unto you wicked devils, man. You see, because all this time that Jake has been complaining to the so-called white man, asking to be treated like a human being. It's not like Jake was asking to be over Esau. We just say, hey, man, listen, we understand that this is your setup. You got your thing running right now. All right, cool. But damn, at least let us have something. You see Jake built Black Wall Street and other prosperous black towns all across America. But what happened to them? None of them exist today. Why? Because the so-called white man destroyed them all. See, all of these flood towns that Jake had, these prospering towns, what happened to them? Esau flooded them out. Esau bombed it, flooded them out, just straight up massacred Jake indiscriminately. When Jake was at peace with Esau, he just came in and did it. But once again, man, the Most High is not forgotten. The Most High remembers every single ill deed that you Edomites have done unto his people, and he's going to repay you for that. All right. Let's go to Ecclesiasticus 41. Just let me get the Apocrypha real quick. Salakia. One moment. Just bear with me for a second. Ecclesiasticus 41:7. With Salakia. Let me start at verse 5. It says, the children of sinners are abominable children, and they that are conversant in the dwelling of the ungodly. The inheritance of sinners' children shall perish, and their posterity shall have a perpetual reproach. Now, what was she talking about in the video? White people, get ready. Our time is coming to an end. You see, we are reaping what we have sowed. All right, and you better pick a side. Civil war is coming. So see that? The inheritance of sinners' children shall perish. You're still holding on, trying to hold on desperately to the privilege of your ancestors, right? The inheritance of sinners, which these Edomites inherited all of the wealth of the Israelites, man. All right, still in their possession to this day. But what? It's going to perish. And their prosperity, which means their heritage, is going to have a perpetual reproach. You see, because once upon a time, everybody wanted to be white because they were the pinnacle, right? They were at the height of their power. Everyone wanted to be white because they had all the benefits, right? They had all the benefits. Esau was clean cut, you know what I'm saying? Had a suit and tie on, you know, living lavishly, using Jake as a footstool, you know. So at that point, hey, the white man was on top, and then he brainwashed all the nations to adopt the Western way. You know what I'm saying? Went all over the world and had these heathen nations adopt his way, his philosophy, his religion, right? But what now? Now their prosperity, their heritage is having a perpetual reproach. Now people are speaking evil against it. Why? Because it was all done in wickedness. See, all of what the Edomites have today, it was all gotten by ill dealings, by evil, wickedness. Verse 7, the children will complain of an ungodly father because they shall be reproached for his sake. So now the children of Esau, right, they are speaking ill of their ancestors, man. Why? Because the true history, right, and going back a few years ago, they were trying to ban CRT, critical race theory, in schools because why? It brought out the true history of the Edomites and what occurred for them to get this country. See, once again, they don't want to talk about that. They just want to enjoy what they have. They don't want to deal with the evil that was done in the past, which shows you that these Edomites are truly unrepentant. It shows you that they can't repent. Because once again, all this time that Jake has been bringing the issue of oppression to these people, and they haven't addressed it. They've never really made any real moves. Just like the other day. What wasn't Jake talking about? Or I forget who it was. Maybe it was in California. Yeah, California, Gavin Newsom. He said that he proposed a bill to give a certain number. I think it was a 1 million or a couple million, something. I forget the exact figure. But they ended up shutting that down. They said, no, these niggas ain't gonna get no reparations. You see? Hey, we ain't gonna give these niggas nothing. All right? So they shot that down altogether. And a couple years ago, with the 100th year anniversary, I believe in 2021, of Tulsa, Oklahoma, Black Wall Street, there were 2 survivors that were still alive from that atrocity. So they were a living witness, a living testimony to the wickedness of Esau, the treachery, right? They came forth and they made their case that they were children at that time and they were still alive. And guess what? Esau still didn't give them reparations for what they lost. Mind you, they're very old now. They're over 100 years old now, right? And Esau still to this day, this was 2 years ago that they went to court, still has not restored what was lost to them, the descendants of those that perished in that massacre. Still. So that shows you what? That, hey, ultimately Esau, he can't get right, man. All right, Esau, he is not a righteous judge. But guess who is the righteous judge? Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. And guess what? He going to bring the justice for his people. You see? You can never expect to have equality and justice from your oppressor because they always want to see you down and out. They don't want to see you prosper. That's why, hey, Esau can give reparations to every other nation, but to Jake, oh hell no, that ain't finna happen. See? But it's all because, you see, it all goes back to that perpetual hatred that he has for you, man. All right, Esau don't love you niggas, man. Okay, Esau does not love. And you know what I'm saying? I'm saying you niggas speaking to 2/3 of Israelites that still want to be hand in hand with the white man. You still want to be buddy. You know what I'm saying? But hey, they can't stand you, man. You know what I'm saying? They can't stand you. If they had a choice, they listen, man. If these Edomites had a choice, they would delete you. All right, they would delete every single last one of us off the face of the earth, man. All right, the scriptures say that to the wicked, we are grievous to even behold. You see, so even to look at us is grievous for them. They just tolerate you. You know what I'm saying? They just tolerate you being around because they have to. You know what I'm saying? But really, they don't want to see you. You know what I'm saying? They don't want you to coexist with them. But really, that's all through the spirit, because that's exactly what's going to happen reverse. You see, it's going to come. You see, there's going to come a point in time where Esau is not going to exist on the earth. Okay, because we going to burn them up. So hey, it's all through the spirit. You know, everything is through the spirit, man. See, let me get Psalm 112, because hey, the destruction of these Edomites is coming. It ain't no stopping it, man. You know what I'm saying? The Most High has already written the judgment for the Edomites. Psalm 112:10, the wicked shall see it and be grieved. Now what shall they see? The fall of their kingdom, the destruction of all of their posterity, right? And they're going to be grieved, all right? He shall gnash with his teeth and melt away. The desire of the wicked shall perish. Now, what is their desire? Their desire is to have their kingdom upon the earth forever. Their desire is to always rule over and oppress the Israelites. See, their desire is that they should never be recompensed for their evil, for their ill dealings against the chosen people. But it's what? It says that desire shall perish. Okay, that is going to be brought to an end. And the Most High, all right, through his son Yahushua, is going to be the one to bring that to pass. You see? So right now, we're living in some very exciting times, okay, because we're seeing in real time the downfall of the so-called white men. All right? We're seeing that downfall right now. Now I want to go here to this video, okay, because there's going to be, like I said, there's going to be a shift in the earth, man. All right, there's going to be a change of places. All right, the first shall be last, and the last shall be first. You see, that's what's going to end up happening, man. All right, so all these heathen nations that are on top right now, guess what? They're going to be the tail in the kingdom, and we going to be the head. Call hello Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. And that's righteous judgment. Okay? That's righteous judgment, man. All right, we are gonna have all of the earth. All right, we're gonna listen, man. Hey, we're gonna be ruling over the whole universe, even the angels. You see? So this is a vision, a testimony of a vision that this heathen had, and his vision lines up directly with the scriptures. You see? So that just shows you, man, hey, in the last days, the Most High said that he would pour out his spirit upon all flesh. Salakia. The Most High said that he would pour out his spirit upon all flesh. So, hey, the Most High is giving these heathens visions. He's giving them dreams. All right? He's putting it on their spirit to bring these things out as a testimony of the word being fulfilled. All right? So, without further ado, we'll watch some of this and, of course, get some scriptures as well. Let's check it out.
Glow, and she looked very happy, and she came closer to me, and she rubbed my arm like this with two fingers, and she said, "You know, like black people." And I woke up. I didn't understand the dream because I have black friends. I don't have anything against black people. I didn't understand. So I had another dream right after this dream. That the kind of dream where you remember and never forget. But I remember in this dream that I was staring at my feet, that I was barefooted, and I was standing on something that felt perfect on my feet, like the way that the temperature, the way how it felt like it wasn't like a flat marble slab where you can slip. This thing had felt like a nice, perfect grip. And I started looking at what I was standing on, and it was like it wasn't gold, but it was golden. And it kind of had like these sparkles in it where it kind of looked like it dissipated thicker and as it got to the thicker of it.
Stop right there. All right, because what this heathen is describing that he saw in his dream is the kingdom. All right. So I want to go here, of course, to Revelation 21. We can jump down to about 10th verse. And he carried me away in the spirit to a great and high mountain and showed me that great city, the holy Jerusalem, descending out of heaven from Yahweh, having the glory of Yahweh, and her light was like unto a stone most precious, even like a jasper stone, clear as crystal, and had a wall great and high, and had 12 gates, and at the gates 12 angels, and names written thereon, which are the names of the 12 tribes of the children of Israel. You see? So, hey, this heathen said that what he was standing on, it felt perfect on his feet. The temperature was perfect. All right. And what he was standing on looked like gold. It wasn't gold, but like he said, it was golden with sparkles and all kind of stuff going on. All right, but here you can see, all right, hey, that was a vision of the kingdom, man. All right. Now check this out. This is verse 18. And the building of the wall of it was jasper, and the city was pure gold, like unto clear glass. See that? Now what he described, he said it wasn't gold, but it was golden. Understand? So what he was standing on, all right, were the streets, the pure streets in the kingdom. All right, and hey, our kingdom, it's going to be a million times better than anything that the heathens ever had. See, the kingdom is going to be like out of this world, man. Like that's why Jake need to understand that this world, whatever you got going on in this world, is nothing compared to the kingdom of heaven. You have to understand that. This what's going on here in this life? This is not like this is nothing. The kingdom is going to be so far beyond anything that you could ever imagine. So beautiful, so perfect. Everything going to be in order. Like, is like this world can't even compare. It's like comparing a Ferrari to a beat up 1990 Honda Accord. It's like no comparison. You know what I'm saying? It's like leagues ahead of anything that you can even conceive. All right. But yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? Hey, these heathen are seeing the kingdom. This is 21. And the 12 gates were 12 pearls. Every several gate was of one pearl. And the street of the city, check it out, was pure gold, as it were transparent glass. Now he said in that video that it wasn't gold, but it was golden, right? But really it is gold. It's just so pure of a gold that it looks like transparent glass. You see that? Call hello y'all by Shem Shai. Let's go back.
And and that's when you feel the presence of no time. It's like you just know that there's no any time there. And so when I raised my eyes, because in the dream I was looking at the ground and even wanted a closer look at it, but then when I raised my eyes, I saw a gate, I said, so I said, I must be in heaven. The peace and where I stood, but I saw a gate, and on the other side of the gate, it was like a whole bunch of black people looking at me, and
He saw a gate, and behind this gate, it was a whole bunch of black people looking at him, right? A whole bunch of Jakes looking at him from behind this gate. Let's go back to Revelation 21 and let's go up. See, because hey, it tells you, hey man, the scriptures are spot on. All right. And a wall, it had a wall great and high, had 12 gates, and at the 12 gates, 12 angels, and names written thereon, which are the names of the 12 tribes of the children of Israel. Now, Christianity would teach you that, hey, the kingdom of heaven is for whoever believes, right? If you believe upon and confess that Jesus is Lord, right, then the kingdom of heaven is for you. But that's contradictory, because if that's the case, why does it say here in the book of Revelation that there were 12 gates, right? There were only 12 gates. Now, last time I checked, there's more than 12 nations upon the earth, right? There's more than 12 nations, and we know for a fact that heathen cannot become Israelites. All right, that's only a bloodline. You can only be an Israelite if you're a direct blood descendant of the patriarch Jacob. All right, you cannot convert to being an Israelite. You cannot become an Israelite just by keeping our law, statutes, and commandments. That does not make you an Israelite. All right, that makes you a heathen that follows the customs. Simple and plain as that. So Christianity, hey, look, man, we've been telling you for the longest time, Christianity is bugged out. They ain't got the truth. You see, it's just all madness. All right. But yeah, 12 gates, 12 angels, and names written, which are the names of the 12 tribes, is only for the Israelites. You don't see, you see, it says the 12 tribes of the children of Israel. So this city, the kingdom of heaven, is only for the Israelites. It's not for no other nation. You see, Yahweh Shah did not come to die for the heathen, man. And we've made this very, very clear. See, we teach the truth of the Bible, man, not some bugged out, watered down Christianity. See, this is what the scriptures say. We did not write these words, man. We did not write this. This is the truth of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. And when you read down, it goes into, we don't have to read it, but you know what I'm saying? It goes into the breakdown of the gates, all right? And the build of the city and all that, right? So what he was seeing in his vision, all right, was the kingdom of heaven. Jake's all up behind the gate. You see, because it's only for the Israelites. Okay, the kingdom is not for the heathen. Now the heathen are going to be there because they're going to be there as servants and handmaids. They're going to be there as slaves. That's going to be their position. Let's continue.
I had this feel of like they're looking at me like he think he's about to walk up in here or something. But these people had ancient type of look, like they were taller, different kind of shapes, but they were all black. I didn't see anything else.
I've been in and out of therapy with
Yeah, hey, so you heard it. You see? We skip past this.
BetterHelp for a few years now, and it's made prioritizing my mental and emotional health.
Yeah, so hey, you saw it. Okay. You heard the vision of that heathen, which directly lines up with the scriptures. All right. Now, let's go to Isaiah 14. Matter of fact, no, let me go to Revelation 13 first. Revelation 13 and 10. It says, well, 9. If any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. So the saints, which are the Israelites, are waiting for what? To lead their captors into captivity. All right? To kill those that kill with the sword. All right? You see, this is the patience. See, this is what we're waiting for. We're waiting to be restored to our prior position. All right? We are waiting to be restored back to glory through Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, man. To rule over our oppressors, to rule over our enemies. See? This is the end of the story. This is the end of the movie, man. You know, and a good illustration of what's going to happen to these nations is the serious cracker. All right, now if you ain't because they were talking about it hardcore a couple of years ago. I'm not sure if they released it, but they probably did it like independently on a smaller platform. You can just Google it, cracker series. You know what I'm saying? But basically, it shows reverse. All right, it shows Edomites being in slavery under Jake, and the same things that they're right now in the kingdom. We're not gonna be doing all that, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're not gonna be, graping the heathen and all that and bug breaking. Nah, man, we ain't gonna be doing none of that. We're gonna be ruling over them in righteousness. All right, it is gonna be a very rigorous, hardcore rule. You see, but all that wickedness that Esau was doing to us, we ain't gonna be doing that. Of course, we're gonna be selling them, buying them, shipping them off afar. You know what I'm saying? Using them for, our pleasure, just as they used us for their pleasure. You see, so hey, the same things are gonna come back upon these heathen. All right, now Esau gonna have it the worst out of all the nations. Okay, because Esau was that's our main enemy. You see, so hey, Esau gonna have a special role in the kingdom of heaven, man. Esau gonna catch a special type of hell in the kingdom. All right, now let's go to Isaiah 14 and 2. What's like it? Let me start at 1. For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel and set them in their own land, and the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob. So it says what? In the kingdom, right? We're going to be set in our own land, and the strangers, right? The heathen, they're going to be joined with us. Because why? They're going to be our servants and handmaids. They shall cleave to the house of Jacob. See, and shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them. When you possess something, that means that you own it. It's yours. If you own a house, if you own a pair of shoes, you own a car, that's your possession. All right, you have full control over it. Them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids, and they shall take them captives, whose captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors. See, so that's the bottom line, man. See, Israel in the end, we're gonna rule over our oppressors. See, and this is why Esau had to distort the Bible, because this is the truth that's in the scriptures, man. You see, this is why Esau had to bring about Christianity and water down the Bible and take certain books out and take verses out, because the truth of the matter is that the scriptures condemn Esau. Okay, the scriptures condemn the heathen, period. This is why he had to make it this universal doctrine, to make it, oh, God loves everybody, Jesus loves everybody. All you have to do is believe. See, but they left out the Israelites, though. And then at that, they told you that the Israelites were some pale skin, rat nose people that's over there in the land of Israel today. They told you that those were the people when they fulfill no prophecy. All right. The whole world knows that it's not them. They know it's us. But that's, that was the world's best kept secret, man. Now you got Kanye came out, Kyrie came out, and now it's even more profound. See, so hey man, Esau can do what he do through the flesh, but hey, he doesn't account for the spirit. See, because hey, the Most High, you see, the spirit is always going to overcome the flesh at the end of the day. And that's what Esau did not account for. You see, Isaiah 45. It's like if I'm a bit slow today. It's been a long day. Just bear with me. Isaiah 45 and 14, it says, "Thus saith the Lord, the labor of Egypt and merchandise of Ethiopia and of the Sabeans, men of stature." Now it says men of stature means what? The kings, the rulers, the high government officials. Okay, so really when after World War III, the elites, they're going to be the first ones to be taken into slavery. Your Rothschilds, your Rockefellers, your DuPonts. All right, they're going to be the first fruits of slavery in the kingdom. That's why it says, "Men of stature shall come over unto thee, and they shall be thine. They shall come after thee in chains, shall they come over." See that? So these heathen, man, they're going to come over. They're going to be brought to their place as slaves, servants and handmaids, and they're going to be in chains, just like they put us in chains, right? It's going to be the same thing. They shall come over, and they shall fall down unto thee. They shall make supplication unto thee, saying, "Surely Yahweh is in thee, and there is none else. There is no God." All right, there is no God besides Yahweh B'Ashem Yahushua. Hey, so at the end of the day, the heathen are going to well know and confess who is the true power of the heavens and the earth, which is Yahweh B'Ashem Yahushua. And they're also going to acknowledge the Most High's chosen people as well. You see, because in that day, they're going to be abased. They're going to be brought very, very low. All right, back to their original position. You see? So the heathen are not going to be able to say that, oh, the Most High was unrighteous because he never gave us a time to rule. No, the Most High gave you heathen a time to rule. All right? Hey, the Most High give every heathen a chance to have their rulership, to have their kingdom, to rule over their people. See, but that's only temporal, man. See, the kingdom of the Israelites is going to be forever. See, our kingdom is never going in. Just like you've had all of these various heathen rulerships ruled throughout the course of history. You had the Persians, the Persians and the Medes. You had the Babylonians. You had the Romans. You had the Greeks. You had modern day America, you know. And guess what? And all these world empires eventually came to an end. See, but the kingdom of Israel never going to come to an end, man. We're going to rule for eternity. All right. And the heathen, they're going to serve their 1,000 years of slavery. But the only nation that's going to get completely eradicated after that time are the Edomites. All right. They're going to be burned up. Okay. Read the book of Obadiah. All right. They're going to be burned up and they're not going to exist no more. Simple as that. All right. That's their ultimate judgment. Now, the other nations, they're going to be granted mercy. You see, they're going to be allowed to have their certain lands. You see, but they're still going to have to serve Israel. See, they're still going to have to keep the law, statutes, and commandments. They're still going to have to give tribute unto us. All right, they're going to be in order. All right, but yeah, Esau, the Edomite, the so-called white man, woman, and child, after that 1,000-year period, they're not going to exist no more. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and end it right there. Hopefully, this lesson was edifying through the Rakha Kadash. And in closing, call halal Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushua B'Hashem Rakha Kadash. And until next time, shalom to the elect. Kum Yasha'ala DTA and Abba Baba. Shalom.